killed, emotionally, socially, and ultimately, physically. Kids are committing suicide regularly because they cannot cope with being terrorized by other students. Teens are experiencing the effects of bullying over something as silly as a pimple or as serious as childhood cancer. Bullying isn't just movies and TV anymore. It's in our local schools, communities, even our churches. It may start with a joke, but end with hurt feelings, or ultimately suicide. Bullying comes in different variations. Rumors, internet and chat room intimidation, hate messages, and gossip are all forms of bullying. It can be physical, verbal, psychological, social, or sexual. And it can be motivated by jealousy, distrust, fear, misunderstanding, or the way that someone looks or dresses. The most unfortunate thing about bullying is that when adults or peers do not take action, it will be perpetual. I understand the effects of bullying because I've been bullied, though I do not consider myself a victim, but a conqueror. To be honest, I've been bullied most of my life, and it has generally been by older boys. But I always stood my ground and never allowed myself to feel threatened or frightened. My parents' support, particularly my mother's wisdom through the years, has always helped me get through each ordeal, with the bully either becoming my friend or at least respecting my distinctiveness. Every victim of bullying is not so fortunate. My reality of bullying became vivid when I met the parent of a boy who, like me, was bullied most of his life, but whose consequences were far more devastating. Jeffrey Allen Michael Lincoln is the reason why I wrote this speech. I'm here to tell this story because he isn't alive to tell it. You see, Jeff took his life at the age of 16 because he could no longer endure the agony of being bullied. On the day that he died, he came home and told his mother that it was the worst day of his life. We did not include any details. She later found out that he was the subject of a horrible social network room that literally humiliated him to death. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can't hurt me. Is this always true? No. Did you know that it has been estimated that 13 million kids are taking their lives because of bullying? This isn't stuff I just made up. This is happening in the largest cities and the smallest towns. Bullying is one of the biggest problems at school. Fortunately, to every problem, there's a solution. The solution is getting more adults and peers to understand that if they step in and stand up for the victim, it will make the bully less likely to harass. Stand up for other kids and never take lightly what they say. They need your encouragement. So on behalf of Jeffrey Allen Michael Lincoln and other kids who have been bullied, I have 4 words. Stop pushing me around. Thank you.
It wasn't just a normal rite of passage, that it's some inevitable part of growing up. It's not. We have an obligation to ensure that our schools are safe for all of our kids. And to every young person out there, you need to know that if you're in trouble, there are caring adults who can help. It's tough. And for a lot of kids, the sense of being alone or apart, I know can just wear on you. And when you're teased or bullied, it can seem like somehow you brought it on yourself for being different or for not fitting in with everybody else. But what I want to say is this: you are not alone. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything to deserve being bullied. And there's a whole world waiting for you, filled with possibilities. There are people out there who love you and care about you just the way you are. And so, if you ever feel like, because of bullying, because of what people are saying, that you're getting down on yourself, you've got to make sure to reach out to people. As a nation, we're founded on the belief that all of us are equal and each of us deserves the freedom to pursue our own version of happiness, to make the most of our talents, to speak our minds, to not fit in. Most of all, to be true to ourselves. That's the freedom that enriches all of us. That's what America's all about. And every day, it gets better.
It's okay to tell your parents like I did. To kids with disabilities like me, I want to say to you, it's not bad to be disabled because you're different from others. We are different for a reason.
To know my kid was getting bullied and the pain that she's been going through, so we just turned this table around, you know what happened on the bus and everything. We're not going back for the video or nothing. But we figured we can help some kids. So I heard some kids because I was a herder at that time with a lot of kids that were out there on that bus. So if my daughter can stand up now and fight back and we can fight against this bullying, some other kids are gonna come out the closet and say, hey, you know, this is happening to me. Maybe they won't take their life or be stressed out or have to be hospitalized or nothing like that, because right now, we don't even know the kids that we're saving, but we're...
Aiden Curry, remember him, he's the 13-year-old bullying victim we showed you earlier this week, hung on a fence after that vicious beating, but he is not backing down. 7 suspects are now in custody, and as Andrea Canning reports, some of the NFL's biggest stars are stepping in for him too.
It's the heartbreaking video that shows 13-year-old Nadine Corey being kicked, dragged through the snow, then hoisted into this tree, allegedly by 7 of his classmates. He tries to run away, but is hung by his coat on a tall metal fence. Thursday, Nadine and his mother, Rebecca, appeared on The View.
They'll mess with me because I'm one of the smallest ones, and because when we first moved around the area, they saw that my mom was African and they made fun of my mom a lot. I watched the tape. I just put down. It was something that no parent would see.
But he faced the problem head-on and is being hailed a hero for coming forward. Bravery that earned him a special surprise. Watch as Nathan's stoic demeanor instantly turns to tears over a few of his own heroes.
Please welcome Pro Bowl wide receiver Deshaun Jackson.
Sure that they were here to be with you.
I'm brave, because this happens every day, and people are not, brave enough to stand up and take this on.
And Nadine may now be an unofficial teammate of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Anytime ever you need us, I got 2 lines right here, man. Anytime.
His real dream is to be a Marine one day, maybe score an appearance on another popular talk show.
I don't even know if it's real or not. Still waiting on a call from Oprah.